Guys, let me check the microphone real quick. Right, so I believe the microphone is working. Right, so should we begin, guys? Let's not waste any time further. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is GoDMetal 3899. Hope you're all doing well. This is our 4th day exploring this game. Right, and I believe there will be quite a number of days I'll be saying this, that we are still exploring this game, right? The developers have made sure that you keep on exploring, given the fact they haven't added any guidance, any help in this game. No help, right? I don't know where we will spawn, because yesterday we spent quite a lot of time trying to actually tame that legendary horse, lekin bhai wo mana nahi. That horse was like, dude, I won't give up. We are still in that territory only, I believe. In that horse's territory, in that legendary horse's territory, in the Pelum region, I believe. There's a question mark right there. This was the area. There he is. That legendary horse एक बार spot हो गया तो that legendary horse has been spotted also. At least ये इन्होंने अच्छा कर दिया. So there is our pet. I don't know, मतलब इन्होंने ये एबिलिटी क्यों नहीं दी है इस गेम के अंदर कि हम अपने पेट्स और अपने हॉर्स का कुछ तो नाम रख सकते हैं एटलीस्ट. ना ही कैरेक्टर डिज़ाइन की इन्होंने फ्रीडम दिया है. जब आप आते हैं तो फूल खिल जाते हैं. दिस इज़ हाउ दिस गेम वर्क्स. द गेम रेंडर्स एज यू मूव ऑन. The developers have been like कि भाई they have rendered the things which are at a distance, but the things which are near to you they will render only when you are actually near to them, right? दूर की चीज़ें पहले रेंडर हो जाएंगी. दूर का देखो सब रेंडर हो जाएगा. देखो पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है. Is that an active volcano or what? That definitely seems to be like an active volcano or something. एंड इस लेजेंडरी हॉर्स के चक्कर में वी आर लाइक सी ये सारे पौधे खिल रहे हैं अभी. मतलब ये रेंडर बाद में होता है. मतलब व्हेन यू आर गोइंग थ्रू दिस देन ओनली दे स्टार्ट रेंडरिंग. नियर बाय ऑब्जेक्ट्स एक्चुअली रेंडर लेट. आई डोंट नो, मतलब देयर माइट बी सम सेटिंग फॉर इट और नॉट, बट बिकॉज आई एम इन दिस एरिया एंड आई फील लाइक आई शुड ऑल्सो, मतलब अगेन लेट्स ट्राई 2-3 times more, although I doubt we will be able to tame that legendary horse, but nonetheless it's because we actually came quite a lot of distance. As you can see, this was actually quite a lot of distance that we traversed from our Hernand region, right? We were exploring this area only initially, but just for this legendary horse I made my way towards this area, and there were actually these castles were actually occupied by black bear fellow. Those fellows are actually dangerous because they have quite a number of enemies in those castles and encampments. But our greed for a legendary horse actually brought us to this place. I definitely don't believe I tried taming it yesterday for around 30-40 minutes but couldn't. There he is. There he is. Let me use my keyboard mouse, guys, because I believe I was doing well with a mouse rather than my controller. There he is. That white one is the legendary one. See? He has startled already. Nevertheless, we'll go after him. Let's try again. This time, we also have our dog with us. Now this time. tried this yesterday so much that I couldn't actually. And I believe this is actually a tough thing to do, because if you don't have the requisite stamina, you won't be able to tame this guy. But just that greed for an Arabian horse, right? Greed for a legendary horse is making us do this effort. Arey, where has he vanished? He was right there. Okay, this guy has vanished. Can't see the white fellow, but we definitely can see our white dog. Where has this guy gone? Oh, there he is. This guy is making us do such a lot of hard work. Now it is also getting dark. But unlike RDR2, this horse is like he spawns pretty quickly and in the same spot every time. So it's not as difficult as was the case with RDR2, but nevertheless. Arey, because of the trees I can't even see. Let me increase the DPI. Give me a second. Let me increase the DPI to the maximum. So that I'll be able to do this, but of course only for this purpose. Where has he gone now? There he is. And it's actually very poorly designed, honestly. Very poorly designed. Or maybe, again, the case is still the same. We don't have the requisite stamina. Maybe that might be the case. We'll try it 2-3 times and then we'll go back to Hernad and we'll continue with our main mission, right? This is what we want to do. Arey, he was coming around and I thought this would actually be good. Oh, the DPI increase is actually helping, right? Because of the sensitivity, now it's actually helping us. Maybe. Kesal Sarachan, welcome to the stream. It helped, but not much, honestly. Welcome to the stream, bro. How are you? I'm doing well, Sarachan. Thank you. How are you? How have you been? अरे पेड़ जो आया ना इतना This is actually worse than fighting a Souls boss, honestly. Thinking of playing Witcher. Of course you can go ahead and play Witcher. Just in case if you want to enjoy this game later on. This is pretty much... Witcher is also an open world game. Although it's not that this complicated. It has simpler mechanics and all. So if you want to play Crimson Desert, any time in future, playing Witcher will actually give you a good head start, I believe. if you don't have a love, of course you have been playing Dark Souls, right? But given the fact the mechanics are pretty basic, pretty simple, unlike what this game is. But I'll suggest that you complete Sekiro first, because I don't think so that game is actually worth taking a break from. Well, of course it's a perspective, it's personal choice after all. Let's go back, guys. Nah? We'll come back later. We have figured out the location of this particular place, but let's go back. I don't think so that this is actually worth doing as of now. And also we don't have the right clothes. We need something for this winter. Let's teleport to this place. Let's continue with our quest now. We'll come back to this place later, once we have sufficient stamina and once we have the right attire, which will actually prevent us from the frost. Yeah, true, I should do Sekiro first. Honestly, it's actually such a beautiful game that I believe Sekiro, I was actually discussing this with one of my friends today only, and he was asking me that why do you keep Sekiro in such in your top 5, and also I always have that answer that Sekiro, I believe, in my opinion, after playing so many Souls and Souls like, I believe Sekiro is actually right in the sweet spot. You remember Ichimonji's skill in Sekiro? I do remember Ichimonji and double Ichimonji, right? Where you raise your katana and strike on the head of your enemy, right? After taking like around a second, you strike after that, and if you go for double Ichimonji, the second strike is quite fast. Double Ichimonji. It actually does quite a lot of stagger. It builds a quite a lot of posture damage for the opponent. That is actually a good skill. I utilized the single Ichimonji for in my fight for Ishin. I did that. I'm actually also thinking of playing Sekiro on stream for some reason, but I won't be getting time for it. That is also one thing which I know. I won't be getting time for it. I want to play it on stream because I haven't, and it has been a while. And at that time, that game kicked my ass for sure, because it was the initial those initial Souls like game which I played, and I started with Sekiro. So initially, I had a hard time in actually getting adept. Should I use that against Genichiro? I won't suggest that. Genichiro is actually pretty fast. Genichiro doesn't gives you much space. There might be an occasion where you will, when he completes his combo, I believe there is a slight window where you can actually use your Ichimonji. But the point is, Genichiro can be easily done without using any additional skill, in my opinion. The only thing which is required there in Genichiro is purely that you need to figure out how to parry him. That's it. And there are only 2 or 3 combos. One is that extended combo where he does like 7 or 8 strikes, and in that you just have to keep on parrying. There is no time, there is no parry window determination, or no muscle memory involved. You keep on randomly pressing those buttons during the 7 combo and you will parry all of it. But there are 2 or 3 patterns in which he does 3 or 4 attacks which you need to parry. If you figure that out, then it's actually very easy. The point is, it gets overwhelming when you actually reach the lightning phase, where you have to jump, catch the lightning, and throw it back on Genichiro. So that is where, because of the fact that you have given so much, you have put in so much of your hard work, that majority of the people actually fail during that particular phase only, right? Because of the fact now you're not parrying, you actually want to just throw back, catch the lightning, and throw back to him. So the initial 2 phases are pretty much the same. And if you're having problem against that arrow, it's like a 1-2 count, and 1-2 and dodge, 1-2 and dodge. This is what I use against bosses like these. For example, in the Nameless King, it's like if I'm not able to muscle memorize that strike, when that delayed strike, in that case I'll count to 2 or 3, whatsoever the case may be. So you can do that. It's very easy. There are only 2 or 3 combos, and you just need to parry those. You don't need any skill, because there might be a time, for example, when he finishes his combo, that 7 combo. I don't know, I actually very faintly remember that, but that 7 or 8 strike combo, when he finishes that, then there might be a small window where you can actually use Ichimonji. But honestly, I don't think so that you need any skill. The only thing which you need is to figure out the rhythm, the parry rhythm. That's it. Uh, क्या चाहिए था मुझे भाई इसमें? What do I need? कैसे हो सिल्वर? Welcome to the stream, bro. How are you, bro? What's up? Uh, 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 uh. We need to head back, right? Or should we check our journal if there are any agenda? Let's continue towards the main mission. It's 918 meters away, nevertheless. We'll go there. And because of the fact that I'm talking so much about Sekiro, I start feeling that I should play it on stream as well. But damn, this game is going to take so much of my randomly accessible memory of mine that I won't be getting time, and I will only be switching to another game. I'm sorry, I'll be only switching to another game now. I believe that when 007 First Light will be launching, then only that I'll be streaming it on first day. Although it's mostly like Hitman, it would be mostly like Hitman, but not sure. By the way, have you guys bought any? Arey bhai. Have you bought anything out of Steam sale? Anything? If you play Sekiro, how will you play it, with challenges or what? Sarachan, I'll be definitely playing it with challenges this time, because there is no point. And I'll be going for the Shura ending this time. The point is, if I remember it right, Shura ending was the bad ending, right? Lord Kuro. There were two endings. I have actually forgotten the name and all. There were two endings, Shura ending and one other ending was there. I've actually forgotten the name. And I will definitely be playing it with challenges, because the first time I played it like just to enjoy it, and getting that game to my top 5 list, enjoying it to the fullest. And I'll be actually playing it with challenges, and this time I'll be doing, I actually want to do hitless runs of all the bosses. So this is what I'm actually planning to do, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to do that on stream or not. I don't want the game on the stream to actually go boring, but definitely we'll try something.
Can I trust you not to blab?
We need a bag.
Tell
right?
me what you need.
Bread, bullet, cannonball, dried fish. We need some keys, right?
It's yours
We
now.
have. Achha, we can also get one more key. So this is $20.
I'll do you a rare favor. Forget anything you saw here.
Oh, in the night, these guys come. I bought the Tomb Raider trilogy and a old game called Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs, man, was such a great game. I played that Sleeping Dogs when I was in college and I loved it. The story of Sleeping Dogs was actually so good. I loved that game. मतलब मैं college में जब मैंने खेला था ना, मजा ही आ गया था उसको खेल के. So far, your game is enjoyable and you don't regret buying it. And did you brought it because of the game popularity? Uh, Silver, the point is, see, there your statement has everything. It has answered everything. I bought this game out of the game popularity. That is actually very true. And also because of the fact that Silver, now as a content creator, I am somewhere obliged to actually respect this particular thing, right? That I need to be matlab, updated. I need to be in, matlab, I need to actually make content around the things which are actually, matlab, I play the OG games as well, right? I play those games because I like those games, right? Because of my liking towards Souls and Souls like game, because I enjoy them. This is something which I play, so actually I can figure out that, so that I can be in trend. Although I'm not getting that much traction on it, but still I know I will be able to make quite a lot of content out of this game, right? I keep on posting videos, I keep on posting shorts and all. So because this game has so much to offer, I won't say that I'm loving this game. It's like I'm in a love-hate relationship with this game. But definitely this game has so much to offer. So I'll see what we can do. At least we will be making content out of it. I'm not sure how many hours I'll be giving to put this particular game, but definitely I'm not looking forward towards buying any other game as of now until and unless 007 First Light. I was also contemplating about buying Lords of Fallen. That's also a Souls like because of the fact that I saw the trailer of Lords of Fallen 2. But definitely, I'm not sure whether I'll be getting traction on it or not, but I know I'll be loving that game because it's a Souls-like. I played Tomb Raider way back, and now I want 200%. And when I go to my cousin's house, I'll play Crimson Desert on PS5. It will look bad, but let's see. Ha, Sarachan, the point is on PS5, it is actually the reviews are very bad, pretty bad because of the fact that you're not getting FPS, and that is something which is very much bound to happen. Titles which are coming out, PS5 is actually not able to support those in quality mode. In quality mode, it won't run. I was playing Alan Wake. I'm talking about Alan Wake. I was playing it on my PS5. Even in quality mode, I wasn't getting 60 FPS. Forget about Crimson Desert. So PS5 is actually nowadays I can say a poor man's gaming console, right? You cannot build a PC. Building a PC is very costly, and people will be buying quite a lot of PS5 in the upcoming days. I'm telling you. How much FPS are we getting on Crimson Desert PS5? I believe 50, oddly for 45 to 50, 55 range of FPS you are getting on PS5. I believe. You are seeing this on 80 FPS, right? This is what you're seeing right here. And I can increase the FPS any day, but I want to keep it much more playable and slightly good looking. That's it. Livestock fences facilitate the illicit trade of animals. They deal exclusively in domestic livestock, cows, goats, sheep, pigs, ducks, and chicken. To begin a transaction approach with drops, no, I believe that is the constant one, and you are getting drops. This is the maximum which you are getting, I believe. And whenever you go into an area which is full of npcs, or there are things going on, just what happens normally when the game actually the gpu is required to actually encode quite a lot, render quite a lot, then you are getting drops, I believe, because that is the issue. See, this is actually nice.
Livestock?
During night, these
Strange, no
illegal
one's
trades
selling any.
actually come up, right? For example, there is this thief. There is a thief right there. His name is Grimrock. And there is this illegal trade of livestock going on. Nice. No, not nice. Matlab, game wise. Like these guys, hey, bro, this guy accelerates like crazy. भाई I have given him food yesterday and this guy accelerates like crazy and he goes on, मतलब देखता ही नहीं है भाई कि मतलब there is a lot of OG games and challenge games. For example, one of the best challenge games I played was Crash Bandicoot. हाँ, Crash Bandicoot I've heard. And Sane Trilogy. Sane I haven't heard of. Maybe I'll 100% Sleeping Dogs 2. Quite a well done game. Sadly, they call it GTA copy. I don't think so. It's a GTA copy. It's very different. It's very different. The story was actually very good. And at given that time when Sleeping Dogs came out, I was like, it matlab for me, I was very impressed with what that game had to offer then. I played it around in like 20, 2013 odd, or I don't remember. I played it way too back. 10, 12 years back I played that game. And yeah, and tell you what, when Watch Dogs was announced, I thought that it was actually a sequel of
Yeah.
Sleeping Dogs, and I was very much excited and pumped up about it. But then I saw that it's actually a different game altogether. The Watch Dogs 1 was also a great game, but Watch Dogs 2 didn't do that well.
Yeah. Oh.
This is our resting camp right here. This area is known as the Howling Hill area.
Hiya.
You'll be buying Watch Dogs in next sale.
Hiya.
Okay. If you guys have played Red Dead Redemption, this area looks so much like Horseshoe Overlook, if you guys remember that. This area gives me that vibe, examine the dragon totem at the shrine. Crash Bandicoot and Saint Trilogy includes three whole games: Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot Vortex Strikes Back, and lastly Crash Bandicoot Warp. I haven't played any, but I know that that particular game is actually very famous. Crash Bandicoot is actually very famous. If I remember it right, Crash Bandicoot also featured in Uncharted A Thief's End, right? If you guys have actually played it. Uncharted Thief's End. Uncharted is such a big game, bhai. The whole horse mechanic reminds me so much of what I want to play Crimson. Huh, it's actually very similar. I'm telling you, these guys have actually drawn inspiration so much from RDR2 and all. ये area पूरा this area is like horseshoe overlook area. इसी लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में वी यूज टू क्या कहते हैं अपने हॉर्सेस को क्या कहते हैं टाई करते थे एंड ऑल. क्या बोलते थे उसमें, क्या है उसको. It's there in Uncharted. हाँ मैंने I have played Uncharted Thieves and पूरा. It's such a big game with such good scenes and all, such great dialogues, everything. तो मतलब बट एक पॉइंट पे ऐसा लगता है ना कि कुछ ज़्यादा ही है उस गेम में. इट्स लाइक इट्स गोइंग ऑन एंड ऑन एंड ऑन. मतलब पार्कोर करते भाई एकदम दिमाग ख़राब हो जाता है पार्कोर करते करते. टू मच ऑफ पार्कोर एंड स्टफ गोइंग ऑन. बट एट द एंड मतलब it there are actually मतलब very few games, मतलब Sony designs games in actually a very beautiful manner. It always feels cinematic. The way a game starts, the way a game ends, they always make sure कि it मतलब you get a full closure after playing that game. So that is the thing कि अनचार्टेड थीव्स एंड की जो स्टार्ट हुई थी स्टोरी एंड ऑल, जैसे ख़त्म होती थी, आई लव्ड इट. बड़ा मज़ा आया था उसको खेल के. बस ये अच्छा ये मूव नहीं करना है मुझे ब्रो. I don't want to move it. Man, the whole story of Uncharted from start and the last chapter was peak. The final dialogue of Uncharted about Nathan Drake was peak. And also, if you remember, जब when Nathan actually क्या कहते there was in A Thief's End, मेरे को मैंने पहले ही खेला था जैसा मैंने बताया. When he goes into the prison to rescue that guy, उसके बाद क्या होता है कि एकदम से जब क्या कहते हैं मतलब उसके बंदे आ जाते हैं समथिंग. और मुझे वो उसके वो याद है, इतना सही सीन था उसके अंदर. क्या होता है कि वो बोलता है कि व्हाट इज दिस द एंड समथिंग. और फिर वो बंदा बोलता है सामने वाला कि नो दिस इज एक्चुअली द बिगिनिंग ऑफ समथिंग ऑफ योर वगैरह वगैरह समथिंग. मतलब बट दैट इफ आई रिमेंबर, मतलब मेरे को एकदम गूजबम्स आ गए थे उस डायलॉग में. इतना मतलब सोनी जो गेम्स बनाता है ना, लास्ट ऑफ अस, मतलब गॉड ऑफ वॉर एंड ऑल, मतलब अच्छा ही करते हैं वो, भले ही वो टाइम लेते हैं. तो दैट इज़ द रीज़न कि मतलब आई डोंट हैव एनी ऑफेंस कि अगर मतलब आई डोंट फील बैड अबाउट द फैक्ट कि मतलब सोनी एक्सक्लूसिव गेम्स नहीं निकाल रहा है, मतलब पीसी पे नहीं आएगा. तो मेरे को वही लगता है कि मतलब ये लोग ज़्यादा अच्छा एफर्ट करके ज़्यादा अच्छा काम कर पाएंगे, आई बिलीव. कैसे गुरजस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो. यो विल यू एवर ट्राई असैसिन क्रीड सारा चैन? आई विल मतलब आई डोंट थिंक सो आई एवर ट्राई रेजिडेंट ईविल or Assassin's Creed, these two games, and even Hollow Knight. These three games are very famous, right? मैंने तीनों खेले हैं एंड मेरे को तीनों नहीं समझ में आते हैं. Hollow Knight बिकॉज कि वो एक प्लेटफॉर्मिंग गेम है, बहुत फेमस है, बट मुझे नहीं अच्छा लगता. Assassin's Creed, ट्रस्ट मी, मैंने Assassin's Creed को शुरू करने के पर्पज से फॉर सम रीजंस मुझे लगा कि क्योंकि मैं गोस्ट ऑफ योटे के अराउंड कंटेंट बहुत बनाता था, तो आई थॉट कि द अ प्रॉपर मतलब नीश को थोड़ा सा कन्वर्ट करने का, मेरे जो योटे वाली जो नीश क्रिएट हो रखी है मेरी ऑडियंस, उसको स्विच करने का द बेटर वे इज़ टू स्विच टू Assassin's Creed Shadows. डूड आई प्लेड Assassin's Creed Shadows, और जैसा मुझे यहाँ फील हो रहा है ना, जितना मैं ओवरवेलमिंग यहाँ फील कर रहा हूँ, वैसे ही मुझे वहाँ पे फील हुआ Assassin's Creed में. तो नॉट इतना बट मतलब ऐसी ही वाइब थी. तो अराउंड आफ्टर प्लेइंग Assassin's Creed Shadows फॉर अराउंड 10-15 आवर्स आई ड्रॉप्ड इट. खरीदा, सेल में ही खरीदा भले ही, लेकिन फिर मैंने अब वो मेरा बर्बाद हो गया. वो पड़ा हुआ मेरी स्टीम लाइब्रेरी के अंदर. तो आई नो दैट आई वोंट बी एबल टू प्ले Assassin's Creed. गुरजस कैसे हो, क्या हाल चाल? अरे रुको यार, क्या करना था मुझे, ये स्क्रॉल पढ़ना था ना. एक तो इसको यूज़ कर देते हैं. Assassin's Creed 4 resync is coming. आने दो भाई. Let it come. That game is not. मतलब I am not cut out for that game. I know very well. Assassin's Creed is something which I don't like. I don't know what. मतलब what's there in that game. I don't understand that game. नहीं समझ में आता मुझे. मज़ा ही नहीं आता खेलने में. What is the name of this? Shakatu's letter. इसको ओपन करें. अरे एग्जामिन हो जा. क्या चीज़ है ये? You can send comrades who have joined the camp on. Select a region on the map and press Y to view the mission list in detail. Simply choose a mission and select the comrade you wish to dispatch. क्या बकैती है ये? अभी देख लेते हैं. Let's see what we can do. Dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission. अभी देखते हैं. What do we need to do? इधर तो क्या ही है. Howling Hill. Can't see any Howling Hill anywhere. I have heard that Dispatch is actually a great game. I have heard. And it's on sale also. I saw that Steam sale पे है वो अभी, but I haven't played it, bro. I have heard मतलब क्या कहते हैं quite a lot. मतलब there are actually games मतलब Dispatch is basically a decision making game, right? In which according to the situation you are required to send in superheroes, right? If I remember it right, if I. But the point is I haven't मतलब मेरे को time मिला ही नहीं तब से. क्या था यार? हाँ. हाउलिंग हिल में क्या चल रहा है? Securing more spaces is a top priority to accommodate a growing number of comrades. To house more personal expand, the camp must undergo a major expansion. Dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission. Dispatch. How do you dispatch that? भाई यार. अच्छा अदर्स में है क्या? कुछ नहीं. अदर्स में कुछ नहीं है. I played it on day one, and yeah, it's quite good. It's a decision-making game, but I swear the mechanics are way different than a stereotypical decision-making game. Acha, and there is one. मतलब I this Dispatch is definitely in my bucket list, which I'll be playing. And the point is, when Dispatch came out, I believe I was playing what? I was actually very seriously involved in some particular game. If I remember it right, it was, I guess it was Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Have you played it? Sarah Chan, tell me. Have you played Clear Obscure Expedition 33? Tell me. Then I'll tell you about that game. Bro, how am I supposed to dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission? Give me a second. Let me try reading it again. What does it want? What does it want? I've almost putting in the guilds, so I prepared a modest gift to. I hope it offers us another. May your comrades find their way to your precious refuge and may it continue. Yaar, bhai, this game offers no help. Dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission. Okay, the missions are right there. And this is actually securing more space. Not yet. It's on my bucket list and I don't want to crack that game. I'll wait for sale to drop. So you're still deciding whatever to play. Lords of the Fallen. Silver, actually, I'm confused because on Steam, see, it's actually quite cheap. It's not that costly currently. It's on a good sale. Good sale. The price is actually good currently. But the point is, I saw that on Steam, it said that the reviews were mixed. Man, that is the reason the ratings were actually mixed. So That is the reason because of which I was slightly skeptical. So I'll check out this. The sale will last till day after tomorrow, right? Till 26th. So I'll see that whether I'll be buying it or not. I will be actually looking forward to buying the extension, that Phantom, that DLC, the Phantom Liberty Cyberpunk DLC, and Lords of the Fallen, which is something I'm not sure of. And even I'm actually thinking of planning of buying a spooky horror game known as Madison. I have heard that it's a good psychological horror game, and I feel like that I should play some horror games also on stream. I don't know whether what I'll be doing with it, but definitely I'll try. Bhaiya, how do you dispatch this? Select dispatch the howling, securing more to house more person. The camp must undergo a major expansion. भाई how do I dispatch you? भाई कुछ है ही नहीं, पता ही नहीं क्या करूँ इसके अंदर. So I'll read some reviews of it, of Lords of Fallen, and then I'll actually decide that whether I should buy it or not. You can donate funds and go through the provision keeper to significantly boost. You can store. You can also store and package acquired and prepare them to be loaded onto your horse. Again, you can also recover lost through the provision using recover item. Acha.
I just love organizing and sorting out everything. Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them with me. Once you have another load of trade goods, bring them right to me.
अरे that is okay, but how am I supposed to? मतलब सारा channel मतलब क्या कहते हैं turn based combat. That was actually the first game which I played, Clear Obscure Expedition 33, and definitely that game is in my top 5. That game is a masterpiece. Nothing can come close to that game. When I was playing that game, I was so strongly of the opinion throughout my stream that this game will be game of the year, and if it is not, then game of the year is actually rigged. Man, that game is actually it's I don't think so that even movies are like that. The story, the music, the whole parry based, turn based combat is actually one of an experience, and I don't have words to express how good that game is, man. It's actually one of the most epic, beautiful, and complete game in all aspects. That game has there are no flaws in it. It's an experience you will never ever forget, game wise. I have tried Lords of the Fallen, but I have never completed the whole game. It has potential to amaze you with mechanics. So whenever you buy it, the moment you start the first one, I'm also we was also so we both try it. Silver, in that case, if you're saying it, tell me in comparison to Neo 3, Silver, you have seen, na? You have seen how we did in Neo 3. You were there from start till the very end. In comparison to Neo 3, how is Lords of Fallen? If you can describe me like that, in that case, I might be able to understand it well. Because after all, it's also a Souls like, right? Why, how am I supposed to dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission? एक second. Inventory नहीं. देखो what does it want? Skills नहीं, general नहीं. Map में देखो, map में if there is anything in map, I don't see anything in map. Howling Hill expansion mission. To house more personnel and expand, the camp must undergo a major expansion. Bhai, now you are actually left clueless. मतलब majority of the time you are actually left clueless. It would be better that I go to sleep now. Let's go to sleep. I'm not able to understand anything. Let's go to sleep. We'll see. Maybe towards मतलब when it's morning, the things are better. We have a better state of affairs, right? चलो भाई उठ जाओ. Wakey, wakey. Dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission. पता नहीं भाई क्या करके मानेगा यार, ये क्या करूं इसका मैं। यहाँ दिखा रहा है जाने के लिए, अब यहाँ पे तो कुछ है ही नहीं। 5 मीटर, 4 मीटर, 3 मीटर। Or maybe I'm supposed to go down, maybe. There is a fast travel point right there. I love turn, like you have heard of Persona franchise, right? नहीं सारा चांद मैंने बताया तो सही। Clear Obscure was my first turn-based combat and I was initially very skeptical that it's like कि क्या चल रहा है भाई, पहले उसकी चांस आएगी फिर मेरी चांस आएगी भाई, लेकिन एक दो क्या कहते हैं मिशंस के बाद ही I was hooked। म्यूज़िक तो इतना एपिक बनाया उन्होंने भाई साहब कि क्या बताएं। That game is a crazy game, मतलब whosoever has thought about the story and all, dude, hats off। And that is why मतलब क्या कहते हैं, no surprises that that game actually won so many awards। Atlas, no idea, no idea bro, sorry।
Yeah.
भाई what do you want?
Yeah.
How do I dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission? Dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission. At the start of the Lords of Fallen, there is many starting classes. What you choose to Southern, whatsoever strength of faith you name. The game is tied with huge exploration between two realms. Acha, does know that Persona franchise main combat system is turn-based and I played every Persona. Hi, in that case, if you like them so much, by then तो you should not play any other game apart from Clear Obscure Expedition 33 priority wise। मतलब you should prioritize playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33 if you are holding yourself, मतलब कि भाई I'll not play it or whatsoever reason, if you like turn-based combat, then I don't think so that you will ever come across a game which is better than that game। It's actually very epic। The whole parry system is very amazingly designed। Every boss has a different parry window, every attack has a different parry window, and when you execute the whole 30, 40, 50 attack combo, it's actually great. It feels great seeing those big bosses take huge chunks of damage, right? That's actually very satisfying in all aspects। Dispatch the Howling Hill expansion mission कहाँ से करूँ यार, क्या है यहाँ पे? I have no idea how do I dispatch it। Let's try talking to them। No। Let's
Why carry all those trade goods on
camp
you?
provisions,
Just
right?
leave them
There
with
are
me.
a few items which we can actually give him। For example, this one। Move. No। It will cost us 100।
You got any good trade? Once you have another load of trade goods, bring them right to me.
For some reason this is actually not triggering, so it would be better that we don't waste time here and let's do some side quest for now। To the rescue the citizens of the fallen land। Chalo, let's rescue them। Where are they? Why can we not see them? That where are these citizens whom we need to rescue? So this is like a big question mark. There might be a secret, so it's best not to ignore it. चलो ठीक है, तो let's go to this place. Human realm is filled with human enemies and human bosses. Soul's realm is filled with lost souls and soul enemies, which are a little harder to defeat. That is the main difference. Is it a souls like, Silver? Is it a souls like? Tell me. And I was actually going through all the reviews and all the content creators which are there on Instagram and YouTube, and I saw that majority of the Indian content creators who have actually bought this game, they have majorly refunded it, right? And the only content creators which I can actually see playing this game are majorly foreign, which again goes on to prove that, you know, we as Indian content creators cannot actually bring in some good content apart from love. Of course, no offense intended there. We need games which actually provide quite a lot of quick dopamine each and every second. So that was actually which was slightly disappointing for us, right? Now what's that? That's a secret area for sure. That looks like a secret area. Let's go inside and check. Alright, bhai, scary little place, right? Stalactite. Oh, that's diamond. Nice, bhai, nice. It's good that we came to this place if that is the case. Bro, it's time that you start picking things with me, right? Let's mine for diamonds, bro. Make some space. I'll pick this one, you pick the other one. Go ahead. This is what I have petted you for, bro. There's no free lunch. Nope, sorry. Chalo, bro. Start collecting stuff. Why we are collecting diamonds? Nice. I'm not sure where it will actually be utilized, but definitely if it's diamond, we are going for it. Have you collected everything? Nice. Collect everything, bro. Nice. You left this diamond behind. So many diamonds you have left behind, man. What kind of a pet are you? Sure, bro. I guess we have collected it all. They all drop purple essence. What this game called Soul. So it's a Souls game tied with reality and Souls realm. Now I cover up game mechanics what no other. Now I cover up game mechanics what no other Souls game has. Acha. Okay. But the point is, the reason because of which we actually came to this place was not this. We, hey, there is something there. I can see it. I can see it. Let's go there. This is that thing because of which there was a question mark, I believe. I just hope it's not a mural. Yeah, bhai. Chalo, chalo, let's go. Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a door, right? But there is no door. Maybe should I go ahead? There might be something. Increase speed. Oh, nice. Nice. But it's an environmental puzzle, right? There is a dragon right there. This is all what we can see on the reels and stuff. Okay, it's actually a puzzle, and I'm pretty sure that we won't be able to do it as of now. And I believe that we are required to do things like these whenever we are in this area. See, it is like we have no clue what are we supposed to do. Can we interact with this thing? Acha, this can be grabbed. Okay. Even this. Acha, maybe these might actually turn. This is actually a puzzle. Let's try solving it. Acha, we need to rotate it. So there is a pattern, right? Let me go. It's a moon and slightly covered with sun, right? Is there anything in this area? There has to be hints somewhere for sure, right? There is a pattern, right? There are two patterns, and there is a dragon that is actually looking very majestic for some reason. Or maybe there was a pattern on the door. Who knows? Bhai, this is... Maybe I am actually overthinking everything. Matlab, I have this tendency. I believe that this game, because of the fact... Arey, acha, give me a second. Give me a second. There is a memory associated. No. There is a memory. Now we might be... No. This memory was only for us to actually... अरे एक सेकंड इसको अंदर रखो. हाँ. This memory was only for figuring out that there is a door, and that we have already done. But let's see.
Something's off about this wall.
I can feel the rumors are true. There's a weapon hidden somewhere close.
Oh, there's a weapon. Then so we should actually try to solve this puzzle.
A weapon, I swear. I'm certain of it.
In Lord of the Fallen game wants you to stay in human realm as much as possible because it's less difficult. But if you ignore it and stay in Soul's realm, so long enemy named Soul Reaper starts to hunt. Acha, cool. It's actually it sounds interesting. I might actually see some. I'll definitely decide this by tomorrow, right? And I'll see that whether I'll be able to buy it. Acha, let me see. There are only three of these. These are all different. Let me see, at least there might be something. There might be a pattern. It seems to me that it's actually a map, some kind of a map, but still no clue. What about... I'm pretty sure that after solving this door might actually shift or something. What about this place? Oh, have I actually destroyed the pattern? भाई यार ये तो समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है. चलो एटलीस्ट लेट्स ट्राई रैंडमली. अरे अरे कुकुर है ना बीच में हमारा. ये डॉग, दिस डॉग वोंट लेट अस ग्रैब दैट डिस्क. टर्न लेफ्ट. And also it's like it won't actually matlab it will actually move even slightly, right? It's not that this will only move into some specific position, that it will get locked on into some specific position. It will move only as much as you want it to move. एक सेकंड रुको यार, ऐसे नहीं होगा ये. There has to be something. देखो ये जो पैटर्न है ना, ये जो छोटा वाला, दिस पैटर्न एग्जिस्ट ऑन इवन दिस थिंग, and this thing is zoomed in right in this thing. And by yaar, until and unless we'll get some hint, how are we able, you won't, I don't think so I'll be able to get it. रुको भाई रुको, इसमें कुछ दिख रहा है क्या? This thing is there for a reason, right? अरे ये है ना, इसके ऊपर मैप पे देर आर 3 क्रॉसेस मार्क्ड, इफ यू कैन सी राइट. देर आर 3 क्रॉसेस हैव बीन मार्क्ड, and these discs are also 3, and that map is actually same as this map, I believe. It's just a mirror image. If I am okay, this is going like that. This is actually a mirror image of this. So I believe in our map we need to actually go into these 3 locations. This is actually a mountain. This is what we need to do. Give me a second. I need to actually see in the map that where this location might be. There are 3 location marked, and the pattern to those क्या नाम है, to those disc might be. Oh, this might be the region. This is actually looking like it. Give me a second. एक second. This Anvil Hill, this river is going like this. If not, because that hilly area definitely looks like that only. This is this region only. So this is that hilly range, and on this hilly range, देखो, the first marker is actually located towards this curve right here, this curve. So on top of this, this is the place. How can I mark it? I can mark it from this. ठीक है, one. The other region is located on top of that. एक second. Yeah. Okay. Towards the top of this region, somewhere here, and the other one is here. Chalo, guys, I believe we have figured this out. If we are right, then there must be something waiting for us in this location, in these three locations. So let's do one thing. Let's mark this. Although this is actually located very close to our area, but still we are marking it and we are making our way towards this place first. Let's see. Uh, I can show you in your Discord server and gaming channel later that there's Soul Reaper mechanic and other things I explained. Huh, Silver, for sure. If we will be playing that game, Lords of the Fallen, then we'll definitely talk it out, right? ठीक है. So I believe, because I don't think so that there is any other hint, but the hint which was there, I believe that's it. This is what we are actually required to do. It will actually be great if we figure this out all organically and all naturally, right? Let's try what we can. What's the time? Acha, theek hai. We still have time. We will be able to figure out. Let's go, horse. Let's go. How far it is? Acha, theek hai. It's not that far. 597, right? It's... एक तो our horse is like he'll... इसका पिकअप इतना तेज हो गया ना. अरे रुको, this is not how we want to go. मज़ा आ जाएगा भाई. एक बार एक काम करूँगा, I'll actually click a photograph of it so that we don't have to remember. Those are the ranges actually, na? So we are actually looking for 3 patterns. Also it depends on the fact that whether I have marked it right or not, but there has to be few patterns. These are the ranges, right? I should have taken the photograph of that map. Then only, there only. It would have been easy for me then, else because then I'll have to go back to see that whether we have marked it correctly or not. Should have taken the photograph of it. Made a mistake. But let's hope we are able to find it on the first go only. Silver, I believe Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming out this year, right? Because I saw a trailer of it and I believe it's also coming out in this year only. Arre. Chalo, now our search will actually begin. This is the Anvil Hill only, right? Now let's see whether we are able to find those patterns or not. Ideally, the pattern should have been in this place only, but it's not there. Not exactly, but somewhere here only, right? Yeah, this was the first pattern and I'm not sure. I should have taken the photographs of it. Because I believe that I marked it right. Although I was actually thinking that there might be a mural or a pattern etched on this surface. But of course that thing would have been very clearly... There is no pattern on this range. Oh, there it is, guys! There it is! See? There it is! Nice! We are actually doing good. This is what you get when you figure things out organically, right? Okay, so this, let me click a photograph of it so that we don't have to remember it every time. Let me see, the pattern is like this. Alright, cool. 1 down, 2 to go. I'm actually getting that Tomb Raider kind of a vibe, right? Got excited there. So now now because of the fact that we got the first mural at the exact spot which we marked, so I believe we need to look at the ridges only like this, right? 2 more ridges to go. We need to figure out the pattern, and let's see what we'll get at the end of it. Now, where is the other mark? Good old treasure hunt, just like what was there in Tomb Raider and all, when we used to solve those environmental puzzles. Now, once you get the solution of it, after moving these stones and all and everything, after aligning the light beacons and all, everything to one place, you used to feel so good about it, right? In the same manner, and this is the only reason because of which I am saying that this game is actually very good. It's very unique that it takes you back to what gaming was, right? So we need to find another etched carving, another etched rock carving just like this, because we marked this quite approximately, right, in an approximate manner. So this is what you want to do. Can't actually see the second one. Okay, I marked it that side, not this side. Laws of the Fallen 2 is coming out, and exact release will be revealed in October 2026. I hope it comes out next year, bro. I just hope, because Phantom Blade 0 is also coming out. We need to play that. GTA 6 will also take so much of our time. And Wolverine is coming out, 007 Fast Light. So many games are already coming out this year, and I actually don't want that this year be cluttered with any more games. We already have enough. Honestly, we have enough. It's like that you're running short of time. You don't have sufficient time to play so many games. With so many games coming out each and every month or two. Right, I'll be swept away. I'll be swept away. I know the waterfall is actually strong. But I just want to get that mural as soon as possible. I'm not getting the second one for some reason. If one was a stone carving, there might be it. That is it. Nice. We got other one as well. So the moon, this was actually that moon one. So it needs to be upright. Although I can remember that, but still taking a photograph just for the record, right? So I just need one more. Keep on the lookout, guys. You might spot it, I might not. Demenesis, not Demenesis. There it is. We got all three. Nice. If this is how the puzzles are, then it's okay. We are very much happy because it makes sense. It brings on all the exploration, all the right exploration things out of you. Right? Now we are done. We have all the three. All we need to do is to go back, head back. Let's teleport in that case. We can teleport, right? Where was it? Let's remove these marks. I don't need these marks anymore. They have served the purpose already. Need to head towards this area, so let's teleport. Let's see what we'll get out of this treasure hunt. It was a nice treasure hunt if we are able to succeed, of course. I just hope that there is no part 2 to this puzzle. I'm just hoping that the only it's the only lock mechanic and there is no further lock mechanic to it. Where are you, bro? Where are you? We need to go. We need to grab. And why has my horse spawned so far? What is the reason? Right. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. After eating so much food, our guy is like, dude, with so much pickup, I'll take you anywhere.
Hiya! Get going!
Get going, buddy. Get going. If puzzles are like this, then I'm very happy. Then I'm very happy. I'll be at peace and I'll make sure that until and unless I have given quite a number of attempts, I won't look into the guides of it because it will actually spoil the fun of the entire puzzle and that is something which I don't want to. Look at the shadow of our guy, right? We don't want to do that. Chalo. Let's see what we'll get after solving this. This we know what we have to do. Just get it upright, straight. But the problem is it's like this thing. Chalo, I hope it's all straight. What about this pattern? Let me check the photographs which I took, right? This thing wants to go towards the left, right? And I heard you plan to play horror games. I have one suggestion. There is a horror game called Gloomwood, and I have played it myself. Very decent choice, but of course, experience is more to play it. Acha, and does it have good jump scares in it? Because I was playing Alan Wake, and I felt that it was actually a great game, and I still need to complete that game. That game is also still pending on my part. So, bhai, how much? It's like this game wants you to adjust even the tiniest of those bits, right? What about this? Okay, this thing. I believe this is all right. Because of the fact Alien Isolation or Outlast both are good horror. अच्छा ठीक है. Because I haven't played मतलब quite a number मतलब I haven't played मतलब many horror games, so I don't have that much idea, but because of the fact that you're suggesting these, I'll definitely check them out. Arey, at least because of the fact that now we got the point is, you know, that it's actually adjusting even in tiny details. And I'm not sure that, and all of these are actually functioning in this particular weird manner only. I believe this is right, or should I? Adjust it even slightly. Wait, this is not how it should be. If we have figured this out, then we got the image, we got the patterns, but still it won't adjust. वो सुरेंद्र टू सारा चान आई एम नॉट एट ऑल इनटू मूवीज ब्रो. मूवीज वगैरह मेरा है ही नहीं. मूवीज तो आई कैन नॉट वॉच. I believe movies are actually an utter waste of time. This is my opinion regarding movies, and that is the reason because of which I don't watch them. I've heard quite a lot about these movies and all, but cannot watch them for some reason. What about you? What's the verdict? How is that movie? Is it a good movie? I'm actually too much into music and games and other stuff. Tell me, what kind of music do you guys listen to? Tell me your 5 favorite band artists. Go on, shoot. Bhai, this is very bad, na? Even such slight adjustments they want us to do. I got the patterns right. Then also they are like that. What am I supposed to do in that case? Even such slight adjustments they want us to do. That is also looking straight. Is it looking straight? Or maybe there might be something. No, that's actually not straight. That's slightly crooked towards the left. मतलब इतना माइन्यूट नहीं होना चाहिए ना. यही यही मुझे गुस्सा आ रही है अब इस चीज़ के ऊपर. एक तो ढूंढो उसको, मैप से फिगर आउट करो. अब इतना इतना थोड़ा थोड़ा भी अगर इस तरीके से अगर ये सरकेगा, अब मैं कैसे इसको लगाऊं? हाँ कोई बात नहीं भाई. यू लिसन टू इंग्लिश. आई लिसन टू इंग्लिश. आई लिसन टू जर्मन, जापानीज, भोजपुरी, पंजाबी. आई लिसन टू क्वाइट अ लॉट ऑफ स्टफ. सो शूट. व्हाट आर योर टॉप आर्टिस्ट एंड ऑल? बीटल्स. अच्छा, कूल, नाइस. बीटल्स तो लाइक हमेशा विल ऑलवेज बी देयर, लेजेंडरी फेलो. हाँ यार, now this is actually not cool ना. फिगर आउट करने के बाद भी मेरा दिमाग ख़राब कर रहा है. अब इसको एडजस्ट करना है भाई. इसके अंदर मतलब देयर शुड हैव बीन ओनली 3-4 पोजीशंस ना विन विच यू कैन एक्चुअली कीप देम. दिस इज वेयर द गेम एक्चुअली गोज ऑन, मतलब गोज फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग एंड ऑल. अब फिगर आउट कर लिया उसके बाद भी अब आई एम लाइक आई एम स्टक इवन आफ्टर गेटिंग द पैटर्न्स, फिगरिंग आउट द पैटर्न्स कहाँ पे थे एंड ऑल. फिर भी लाइट कैसे बंद हो गई इसमें? मुझे लग ही रहा था इतना आसान तो नहीं होगा ये. कुछ ना कुछ तो झोल करेंगे ये लोग मेरे साथ. हाउ इजली, इतना इजली तो नहीं मिलेगा मुझे सोल्यूशन इसका. चलो एटलीस्ट ये जला देते हैं कम से कम. क्या पता इसके बाद खुल जाए. खुल जा भाई. अच्छा खासा मतलब फिगर आउट करने के बाद भी साला. और तो लैम्प्स नहीं, साथ चारों लैम्प जला देता हूँ. रुक जाओ. लेट मी ignite each and everything. Maybe शायद से lamps, if I'll switch on these lamps then this gate might open. It's not just the, क्या नाम है, just the pattern and all. सब कुछ सारी लाइट जलानी पड़ेंगी मे बी. कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. Kendrick Lamar, One Direction, Beatles and Crazzyy from Nerdcore. अच्छा ठीक है, cool, okay. मतलब it's like कि मतलब of course personal choices. मेरे को, are you looking for horror games with lots of jump scares, or you want with what's horror environment and have weapons to fight? Majorly see, stream wise, क्या कहते हैं Silva, we are looking for good jump scares honestly. This is what we are looking for. Now तो I have even lighted everything, सारी चीज़ें, उसके बाद भी it's not working. मतलब हाँ, मतलब क्या कहते हैं, मैं जो बता रहा था सारा चंद, आई एम एक्चुअली मोर इनटू मतलब क्लासिक, ओल्ड क्लासिक रॉक मेटल काइंड ऑफ अ गाय, एंड आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड क्या कहते हैं मॉडर्न डे रैप. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड रैप वाइज. आई स्टिल वाइब विथ एमिनेम एंड ऑल. मतलब फ्यू मतलब सॉन्ग्स ऑफ द वीकेंड मतलब मेरे को ठीक लगते हैं, ऑल्दो आई एम नॉट श्योर दैट वीकेंड इज एक्चुअली रैप और नॉट. मतलब मतलब शायद से वो ही इज मोर इनटू पॉप एंड अदर स्टफ. बट मैं मतलब मेजरली आई एम इनटू psychedelic rock, trance, metal and bands like that. For example, I love मेरे को मतलब I नुसरत फ़तेह अली खान और पिंक फ्लॉयड, I treat them मतलब on the same kind of level. तो मैं मतलब बहुत सारी चीज़ें सुनता हूँ because I have been listening to music for quite a while now. मतलब मैं जापानीज मेटल बैंड सुनता हूँ, एंड फॉर एग्जांपल इवन बैंड्स लाइक रामस्टाइन, मतलब फ्रॉम जर्मनी एंड ऑल. मेटल बैंड्स मेजरली, रॉक मेटल बैंड्स. क्या करूँ भाई इसका, एक सेकंड, इससे पता करने के बाद भी नहीं हो रहा यार ये. थोड़ा थोड़ा इसको एडजस्ट करना पड़ रहा है. गलत बात है यार. मतलब आई फिगर दिस आउट, या फिर इफ आई मे बी शायद से आई एम मिसिंग. मतलब पैटर्न तो आई फिगर्ड आउट, पैटर्न इज ऑल राइट, but still there is some issue. Don't know what. See, that looks straight, right? This I believe is all okay, and this one also seems to be okay because see, this is the pattern. No, this was the pattern, and I believe we have kept it right. पता नहीं, कुछ थोड़ा सा और इसको करके देखते हैं, रुको. ओह अरे भगवान. चलो भाई, फाइनली. यस. मेहनत भाई बर्बाद नहीं गई. वी फाइनली गॉट रिवॉर्डेड फॉर ऑल दैट एफर्ट, ऑल दैट हार्ड वर्क. डूड, man, that was a challenge. It took us like around half an hour, but still nice. We got an abyss crescent. What else? That's it. Bhai, there should have been a weapon or something somewhere. That's it. I was actually expecting a weapon and all. इतनी मेहनत we did only for this thing. So much of hard work. Nonetheless, yeah, like a more fast-paced melody, something I can vibe to. हाँ मतलब of course metal is actually pretty fast, but ठीक है, I can understand. Music and games are all personal choices. If you're looking for jump scares in game called Ghost Janitors is a must play option. ठीक है Silver, Ghost Janitors ना, I'll try to remember it. Bhai, honestly, this is the only thing which you got. Just one particular abyss artifact, that's it. That won't be even be able to मतलब sufficient enough for us to increase our stamina, right? But I don't understand. There must have been a weapon also. There should have been a weapon, not must. Should have been a weapon also, but of course I don't think so that there is anything else which is offered in this area. This was the only thing. चलो कोई बात नहीं. It was a fun treasure hunt, although it didn't end that on that satisfactory note, but nevertheless it was a good hunt. But see, you understand the point which I was actually trying to make. The difficulty of this game was right there. Even after figuring that out, it was like, dude, no, that's not enough. It's not enough. Let's go to some other question marks area also. Now these places are actually interesting. Let's go to this place now. Ghost janitors, you said. Even if it takes time, no issues. But at least if we have put in the hard work, it should actually convert. That is what I want. Let's go, horse. Let's go. Time for another thing. Let's see what's there. Is it a puzzle or is it a fast travel point? Hey, bro. Why? So let's go. ले ले बच गया भाई भाई इसको खाना खिला दिया, रुकता ही नहीं है भाई, ये भगता ही चला जाता है। जब से खाना खिलाया ना मैंने इसको, दिस गाय हैज गॉन क्रेजी। खाना खिला के गलती कर दी मैंने इसको। ये इंटरेस्टिंग था, काफ़ी अच्छा ट्रेजर हंट था। एटलीस्ट मतलब अपन ने फिगर आउट कर लिया ऑर्गेनिकली, नेचुरली। दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ मोर सेटिस्फाइंग, राइट? सो लेट्स गो टूवर्ड्स दैट अनदर बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क। मुझे लग रहा है भाई इसकी हो गया, इसका पेट खाली हो गया ये। हाँ, दैट इज़ वाई ही इज़ एक्चुअली बिहेविंग लाइक दिस। अरे ड्रैगन फ्लाई कैच नहीं करनी थी। आई नीड टू गिव हिम फूड। आई नीड टू गिव आवर गाय सम फूड। Herspia, हाँ, see his health is at 48. Where is his sugar and all? भाई मैं भूल गया कैसे खिलाते थे इसको। हाँ ऐसे खिलाते थे। खा भाई खा। हमारे पास है भी तो होगा ना, देयर हैज टू बी। अच्छा उसकी हेल्थ वैसे भी 300 हो गई है। कैन वी मेक हिम ईट दिस? अरे नहीं, अपन ने खा लिया। वी वांटेड द हॉर्स टू ईट बट इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट वी एट दैट। वेयर इज हे, वेयर इज आवर barley तो is for us, beans, there it is. Eat bro, eat, you need to eat. Chalo, let's go. Now you'll run. Now see, just after eating food he goes into this mode and he'll go crazy. Okay, there are enemies in this area but we don't want to go there. We want to go towards that question mark area, right? And I believe that area is located towards to the top of this cliff, right? Or maybe let's go around. Okay, is this the... No, let's first go towards the top. Hey bro, let's jump. Let's reach that place towards the top. Silver, you're still playing Far Cry or any other game?
Everyone comes back from there to wait for the bone.
Okay, this is the place right here. But there is nothing in this area. Oh, it's a fast travel point. Okay. At least we activated a new fast travel point in this area, right? Now what we want to do, let's look for any other big question mark in this area. Big question mark. Those big question marks are actually interesting. Right there is a question mark. But that's actually quite a lot of distance to cover. But let me see. There is a big question mark even there. Right in the Hernand area. Okay, there is also one place. It's a haunted hill. Nice. There is a fast travel point, so let's go there. That area seems to be near. The guy has been very aptly named. His name is Cliff, right? He has been very aptly named by the developers because he needs to actually scale quite a number of cliffs. That is why this guy, I believe, has been named Cliff. That's a bad joke, but still. This game is no good either. Quite a number of cliffs this guy needs to scale. Bro. We are going towards the haunted hill area. And I'm pretty sure that if we'll come to that area at the night time, there will be some spooky instances. I believe so. Hey, bro. Chalo, nevertheless. Is that iron ore? Seems like iron. We don't need iron as of now. Also, in one particular video, I saw that there are actually quite a number of secret hidden spaces behind the waterfall also. I haven't been able to discover any of those because don't know how you need to do a striking pierce kind of an attack on the waterfall, and then only you are able to access the area behind it. We haven't yet explored it, but we'll figure out. Chalo, finally we are towards this area. It's a haunted hill. Doesn't look that haunted as of now, but I'm pretty sure during night time. Acha, okay. Is this the puzzle right here? Feels like it. Maybe not. But I believe I should check this thing out because it looks like that it's actually a puzzle. No, but honestly I can't see any place to go in. I just hope that it's not another fast travel point. Let it be a puzzle. Then only it will actually be good. Doing all those efforts to come to this place. Where are you, horse? Where are you? Let's explore this area first. If that is actually this area, if this area houses a puzzle, in that case I believe that might be it. So I'm just scanning the area to see that there are no fast travel points for which this area was marked as a question mark, because The question mark is actually will represent either a puzzle or a fast travel point. So that thing you can only figure out once you go in that area, right? Okay, no, okay, definitely not this place.
Hiya.
Whatsoever it lies in this area only. So, अरे, the hell? अच्छा, ठीक है. Nature's snare. Nature's snare uses the power of wind to push back nearby enemies and block projectiles. Plus L plus R to focus, then rotate to use nature's snare. Nature's snare constantly consumes spirit and can be aimed using R. अच्छा, we got some skill. अरे अच्छा ठीक है. This guy is doing something in this area. Right, there is a contraption right there. I believe if we move this, the water level will go down, I believe. Give me a second. How to use this nature snare? Now what? R. By I'm rotating R. I'm doing something wrong, honestly. R. That's how you're supposed to rotate it. Or maybe. Actually, this is not how. Let me stand close to this. Bro, our guy is definitely doing something, but what? Bhai, I couldn't understand what is required. I believe we need to turn this stuck wheel, right? And I see no other wheel in this area. Let me first go down whether we can interact with this thing or not. This thing definitely looks like a medieval ancient motor contraption kind of a thing, but first I need to do whatsoever we were required to. Give me a second. Nature's snare. यार इसमें कोई चीज समझ ही नहीं आती आसानी से. करना तो यही है मेरे ख्याल से. एक सेकंड रुको. लेट्स रीड अबाउट दिस स्किल. नॉलेज में स्किल्स कहाँ है भाई? वेयर आर आवर स्किल्स? माउंट्स, पीपल, फैक्शन, टेरिटरीज, क्रिएचर्स, बॉसेस, कलेक्टिबल्स, क्राफ्टिंग मैनुअल्स, गैदरेबल्स, मेमोरी फ्रैगमेंट्स में है क्या? वेयर आर आवर स्किल्स? भाई अभी तो सीखा था, पता नहीं. रुको, स्किल्स के अंदर होगा क्या ये? इस वाले में होगा शायद से. ये तो वो है. नेचर्स ग्राफ्स तो आई नो. एवेसिव रोल, ठीक है. दिस इज समथिंग डिफरेंट. फोकस इज ऑल्सो समथिंग डिफरेंट. कीन सेंसेस, नेचर स्नेयर. हाँ, प्रेस आर. इसकी डिटेल्स एक बार देखते हैं. What have I missed? Nothing, Silver. We are actually in a new area. We are actually trying to figure out a new treasure, right? This is a new area in which we have actually got one particular skill known as Nature's Snare. And I'm actually trying to figure out how it works. Let's inspect it. Press R to form a barrier of wind that blocks projectiles. Acha, it blocks projectiles. But Do we want to block projectile in this area? All I want to do... अच्छा नहीं. Okay, if we break, मतलब this seems to be a contraption that might actually work, but not like this. See, this nature's snare, this guy was actually utilizing it at this point, right? But what am I supposed to do with it? I thought that nature snare ability will be utilized for moving this particular wheel. Or maybe let me go back to some other areas. Let's see, there might be something else also. Sarah, क्या कहते हैं, Silver, actually I was asking you that are you still playing Far Cry 3 or any other game? And are you planning to complete Neo 3 or not? Let me see what that guy is doing. Let me first observe the memory first, right? That guy is actually doing something, right? We got a skill, but there is no memory in this place. So let's try doing that only. He was standing at this place and doing what? This is our focus. Nature snare. Now what to do of this wind and energy which we have actually gathered? Can we throw it? No, we cannot. The ability has been described as that it will block projectiles. Let me wait for a while. Acha, see, this whole wind is moving along with it, na? So if I try to do it from this place, maybe the wind might actually move this wheel. Might. Let's see. Now it's not moving. Are you want a pet? Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Have fun. Do you need some food, buddy? Let me drop some food for you. Eat something you haven't eaten. Eat some lean meat. Arre, I needed to drop that. Eat some tender meat in that case. Eat, buddy, eat. You need to eat. But I have dropped it in such a place that he is not able to go there. Or will he go there? Why, the poor fellow is trying to go there, but he cannot. So let's take it and bring it to a flat surface. Go on, buddy, go on. Have fun. Now. Ability to deflect projectiles sound defensive and it looks amazing, so definitely keep it as a defensive option. Well, that is true. That can be done, but I believe that ability might also be in some manner be able to rotate this wheel, because that guy which was there, he was doing this thing only, standing here, and I don't know what else to do. Let me come back. Let me go back and come to this area again. We definitely want to drain this whole water. See what that guy is doing. He's actually let's wait. Let's first observe. He's also doing the same kind of thing, right? Well, to form a barrier of wind that blocks projectiles. By how will it be utilized at this spot? Is it just an ability? But if that guy was utilizing that ability and in this spot, it means that this thing might actually function in that manner only. See? That guy. That is actually a vision. Try in different angles, see if it works. Let me see where he is actually standing. He's standing right there, right? He's also doing the same thing. He's standing right here. Let me stand maybe even towards the left. Okay. Now what's up with you? Why aren't you working, bro? Why is this thing not working now? It was working then, well. This is our focus, right? My controller is like, dude, I have been tested in so many manners. Which I can't even think of. Let me stand in this place only. Let me see. Let me stand and wait. Silver, that is actually a valid point. Why is this guy standing in this pose? That is actually a valid point which you mentioned right there, that this particular thing has levels. Let me read the levels. What do they say? Let me read it. Training to briefly hold energy in place while focused. What about this? To lash out with the energy stored while focused. Okay, maybe this might be the one. Should we enhance it? Let's enhance it. Now we might be able to do it. Let's see. I was actually thinking about the same thing, but I was actually skeptical that whether it will work or not. But let's see whether this will work this time or not. Why aren't you working, bhai? Nature's snare. Like sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not. Give me a second. While in focus to form a barrier, ठीक है. What about this? Press R during nature's snare to lash out with the energy stored while focused. ठीक है. This might actually move the wheel. Might. Because initially it was not utilizing that energy. I just want it to first get activated. It's not getting even activated for some reason. Alright, it started to. I search how to do it in Google, so give me one. Sure. Silver, I ain't going anywhere. Even actually, on Google there aren't so many. Give me a second. Why did something happen or what? Let me try that again. I believe this might work like this. First, I need to. Cool. Now let's focus. Let's go there and let's. We are doing it right, but still, something is off. This wheel. I definitely feel that this wheel needs to go. I'm getting that vibe. That's what it is. This nature snare thing is like, dude, it will work, sometimes it won't. भाई यही चीज़ अलग ही इरिटेटिंग लगती है मुझे, और कुछ नहीं. चलो भाई यहाँ से करके देखें एक बार. भाई मूव तो कर रहा है वो. दैट थिंग इज एक्चुअली मूविंग. आई डेफिनेटली फील दैट दैट थिंग इज मूविंग. ये जो प्लेटफॉर्म्स है ना, इन प्लेटफॉर्म्स का कुछ लफड़ा है. What is it you're doing exactly? Treasure hunt or a quest? It is actually a treasure hunt only. Silver, it's actually a treasure hunt. मूव तो किया था यार वो. I saw it moving. The wheel move. अच्छा क्या कर रहा भाई, भग गया. अच्छा हाँ खड़ा हुआ था ना ये. एक तो every time this nature snare won't get activated for some reason. हाँ चलो फोकस तो करें. भाई यार हमेशा मेरी जो स्ट्रीम है ना, टुवर्ड्स द एंड आई गेट स्टक ऑन समथिंग एंड फॉर सम रीजन. भाई अब ये फिगर आउट ही नहीं हो रहा है भाई. माउस से करता है, रुको. माउस के अंदर ये क्या होगा, L+R क्या होगा, पता नहीं, पता ही नहीं है इसके कॉम्बोस. पहले it was getting activated so nicely and all, but अभी activate ही नहीं हो रहा है that stuff. मेरा कंट्रोलर ख़राब हो गया, मुझे इतना पता है मेरे को। इस गेम को कंप्लीट करने मेरे 2-3 कंट्रोलर्स ख़राब हो जाएंगे। जितने का गेम नहीं उतना ज़्यादा मेरा कंट्रोलर का खर्चा बैठने वाला है। हाउ डू यू एक्टिवेट दिस स्टफ भाई? आई नो व्हाट टू डू नाउ। बताओ भाई सिल्वर, हेल्प मी, टेल मी व्हाट डू वी नीड टू डू इन दिस। एक तो आई एम नॉट एबल टू एक्टिवेट द नेचर स्नेयर ऑल्सो। Can you see the wooden structure in water? हाँ, there it is. अरे कहीं इसके साथ तो नहीं करना था यही चीज़ भाई। मैं तब से उसके साथ करने लगा हुआ था यही सेम चीज़ को। There is the wooden structure right there. There it is. अरे भाई तो वापस जा रहा है। This is what you need to do. I get it, Silver, I get it. But how to hold this thing in place? अरे नहीं, but I believe water level, अच्छा, that wheel has started to move now. The wheel has moved there and now भाई यार I should have, मतलब because that guy was there only, no, that is why there is a wooden structure there also. There are variety of wooden structures. Now I believe I need to stand in this place and try doing that again. I'm not sure because it's in water. Ah, now it's also moving. Nice. We are dead. Let's revive here only. Let's revive at this place only. Okay, so this is slightly getting out of water now. The water level is dropping very slightly. Now there is a wheel which is actually moving. There are multiple of these structures, each one blowing water more and more. Ah, nahi. I get it, Silver. Thank you so much. You told me about, see, I tried that trick on that particular thing. I should have actually figured that out, but we got confused because of the fact because that guy was standing there only, and I thought that that guy is actually trying to move that wheel, right? So the water level has lowered, But still, the puzzle is still as it is. We need to see another of those, you know. Now this whole contraption has started to move. Is there any other wooden structure? Or maybe now am I supposed to go outside and try the same thing for the wheel, which I was actually initially trying to do? Not sure, not sure. Where is the wheel? See this guy, but this guy was also. If I would have seen this angle, no. Nah, but still, see this wheel has started to move now. This wheel has actually become free. I was actually so much focused on this, but chalo koi baat nahi. Nevertheless, these wooden structures are connected with pipes, so keep using them on these two only. Acha, because now I utilized it there. Now let me utilize it at this place again, because I thought that there will be multiple of these. एक तो this wooden, this nature's snare thing is actually so tough to execute. It won't. I don't want to break that. See, with mouse is so easy. Doing it with mouse is actually so easy. You just need to right click. That's it. But that is the whole purpose. But nothing actually happened. Or maybe I should try doing it on this area only. Doing it with a mouse and a keyboard is so easy, honestly. I won't utilize the keyboard now. I'll stay away from this place first. How tough this game is, right? How tough it is that you need to actually utilize both your controller as well as. Oh, now it's more clear, it's more visible. You need to utilize your controller as well as your keyboard and mouse to actually figure out how this game works. But nevertheless, I'll be figuring out this for sure. Chalo, let's. What happens to this guy? Why he stops? Right, so majority of the water has gone. Right, should we try it at this location again? Achha, maybe because we don't have enough spirit as of now. Meanwhile, okay, these pipes have been exposed, but what next are we required to do, honestly? Let's first fill up our spirit bar first. तो चलता ही चला जा रहा है भाई. Is it a door which I need to break? Let's try the same thing at this spot. And also try to keep your distance because they damage you. अच्छा enclose on that. अच्छा ठीक है ठीक वो लोग. Understood. You need to get rid of all water when you see the fluid, and that's the treasure. Finally, this thing has been taken care of, right? Cool. Basically, there are drains. I get it. This pipe is going there, and when this platform क्या कहते हैं, rises, there are basically drains in this area which drains the whole water. When the whole water is drained, then only you will get this loot item right here. But it was an effort, but still, we realized that it's like your controller is not enough. You need quite a number of things along with that. A very patient head, and thank you so much for your help, Silver. Thank you. I don't think so that I would have figured that out organically. Maybe, but that might have taken 2-3 streams of mine, I believe. Chalo, but ठीक है. Definitely these things are actually interesting. It goes on. It's actually fun. Should we try going to this place? मज़ा आता है, लेकिन ठीक है, क्या करें. The puzzles are actually very complicated. Everything is actually about this game is very complicated. Nothing there is, मतलब एक कोई भी simple चीज़ है नहीं इसके अंदर. Everything is like, dude, everything has minute details and stuff. So it's not at all easy. We definitely want to first go ahead and take a nap, right? Let's take a nap first, guys, because it would be better that we take a nap first. I'm also saying if you never Nichols, then write in gaming challenge in Discord server. I'll answer your questions there. Thank you so much for that, Silver. Thank you. I know you have been helping us out always. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Always grateful. So let's look at one more puzzle, right? What's the time? 9:40. We can sleep for 12 hours, right? Let's sleep. I wish that was possible in real life. Sleeping for 12 hours, right? Chalo, brother. Where is my horse at? Let's gear up, boys. Let's gear up. We are going in for a puzzle. Chalo, let's go. If you're looking for bosses to defeat, then I can look for bosses for you. Silver, actually, I'm not looking for bosses as of now because I haven't been. We have been following the main quest, but there is this one particular main quest I'm stuck on, and I'm not sure how to do it. And let me reach this particular. I'll close the stream with this one particular fast travel. If it is a fast travel point, then in that case we'll come back for the main quest, right? But if it is a puzzle, then we'll try to solve the puzzle and then we'll see what we can do. Arey bro, no. Let's go ahead and see. I am actually getting a vibe that this will be actually a fast travel point. This time it might not be a puzzle. Alright, these are all bandit camps. Don't want to go there. Although these bandits are not that tough, but still I'm not looking for fighting them.
Yeah.
So we took care of 2 puzzles, right? One we did it organically and one with Silver's help. But at least we are moving somewhere. Oh, there is an artifact there. I'm sorry. There's an abyss artifact there. Even if it is. Arey bro, I want that artifact, right? What are the challenges? Take down 5 enemies with a bow within 60 seconds. Arey bhai. Can we do that? But it will be a challenge. Nah, I don't want to. Let's first go towards the. Arey. Let's first go towards that question mark right there. If you destroy the crops like this, na, and matlab, if you destroy these kya kehte, fences and all, you will be charged, right? Your honor will go down. I'm still working on Dark Souls 2 strength only and following with your guidance. For Dark Souls 2, I won't be, matlab, my guidance won't be of any help because I haven't played that game, bro. Sarah-chan here will actually be the right person to help you out with Dark Souls 2, I believe. Arey bhai, this is actually a fast travel point. Nevertheless, these fast travel points are actually very rare, but still. Something is better, but look at that view. That view is actually majestic, right? Can we go on to that ship right there? That pirate ship right there. Let's try going to that pirate ship. This game can take you anywhere. Let's go in and see whether we can steer that ship or not. Well, let's see what are our options. Because I don't think so that we will be. Array. So let's try to complete that quest right there. We need to kill 5 of these guys within 60 seconds, right? Array, I don't think so I'll be able to kill even one of them, or who knows, might be. Bhai, this arrow thing is. I'm out of arrows. Nice. No, not it. Not able to. My arrows are not doing damage, honestly. Let's fight them. A skill has been learned. Press RB plus X to vault over the back of an enemy. Ouch. Okay, that is the case, right? RB plus X. Give me a second. Okay, that was something. Not RB plus X. Oh, that is actually nice. But I didn't vault. Like this. Okay, you need to press the forward button. Then only you can vault. Chalo, we were actually going towards that ship. Is there a way in which we can actually reach that? Not sure, but let's see. Where are you, horse? Where are you? Chalo, let's go. भाई गिरा, बच गया. Because actually that ship is quite at a distance, at a quite a distance, so I don't think so that I have any way in which I can actually go there. Velua. We are expanding into some new areas. I don't think so that I have the requisite stamina to actually traverse to that point. Or is there a boat nearby? Let me see.
What's your story?
Nothing. What about that? Bhai, I wanted to go there. Acha, we can. See, those boats have been kept in a very strategic manner, see? So that you are able to utilize those boats for, even if you cannot move, traverse through these boats, you can actually utilize those boats for gaining your stamina back. This is what I feel. Let's check that out. You're downloading laws and my version will be 2023 and you will be much newer and improved. Acha, so no problem. Acha. Okay. Got it, Silver. Got it. I don't think so we'll be able to make it. That is actually quite a lot of distance, guys. I should actually jump from that place, glide and drop down. But even when we are gliding, then also we are consuming stamina, right? I'm pretty sure that I'll be dead even in reaching that point. No, we can go towards this stone and we'll be alive, I believe. If your stamina runs out, you're dead, you'll drown. But this guy is, chalo, ठीक, nice. Shovel. Use a shovel to uncover rare items buried. With a shovel, approach a special location and press X to dig and acquire hidden items. Oh. How do you know that a location is special? But yeah, I have no clue. No clue at all. Of course, I believe. Acha, no. There is a boat there. There is a boat indication right there. Now we can operate this boat. Nice. Now we are going in that ship. Chalo bhai, let's accelerate. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What are these? Arey, these are mines. These are basically mines. Bhai saab. Bhai, this ship is actually protecting itself very well. There are so many mines all around. Bhai, I need to be, and these are actually proximity mines. And there are so many of them, as if the game doesn't want us to go there. I'm dead. I'm dead. Why am I drifting towards this? Nice. Alright, there are cannons on it. I saved somehow. Nice. But can I? Arey bro, reverse. But it's actually pretty bad. How do you reach this point? How do I climb up? Arey? What was that? How do I reach to the top of this place? Maybe our boat has been destroyed or what? I don't think so. It looks fine. Let me see whether I can actually reach to a point. Why does the game... This ship is protecting itself so badly that there are cannons and all. But let's stick... Arey, there is a ladder. Bye. I'm dead. controlling this. Acha, this ship is actually filled with bandits. No. Let's dismount this place. Let's try to climb the ladder like this. By the number, see the number of enemies. Ah, nice. So we'll fight them. Let's see whether we can control the ship or not. I can definitely see quite a number of these fellows, but let's fight them. Arre. Can't see. Can't see.
So many weak spots in your defense.
Camera angle is actually pretty bad.
Hurry up. Let's do this.
Hey, what's this?
They're pulling you back. It's unfair.
Honestly, the camera angle is very bad.
And around we go again.
Nevertheless, only 3 or 4 of them are remaining. This guy was the one who was actually throwing these stuff. These are pirates. Only one of them is left. Where is he? No, 2. There he is.
How we debase ourselves in squabbling show.
Bye bye to you. I hope that there are good loot items in this place because it took us quite a while in reaching to this area, but also let's loot these pirates. Cannot. I hope there is actually a good amount of treasure. There are few good treasure chests located in some places. Then it will be a good thing. Oh, I believe there is actually a strong enemy. No, there is a strong enemy. I can see a big red dot, but there is a good treasure chest as well. Nice. Let's see what we get. Nice. Our efforts paid off. Pirate King hat. By it was only for aesthetic purpose. But yeah, I thought that there will be some good loot items and all. But there is a special kind of a red dot right there, right? And I believe that red dot actually signifies that it's actually a stronger enemy in comparison to what we have fought. In comparison to General Bandit, that guy might be a stronger fellow. Let's go ahead. Let's first fight that guy. Acha, there is a chest even there. Acha, small battery. Why can I not access this chest from anywhere? Let's see what guy is that? Can we operate this? No, we cannot. I thought that this might actually work, but it didn't. And where is this other guy? That also didn't work. Guys, I honestly thought that this will actually. Arey, bro, why are you leaning as if your work is completed? I actually thought that this will be a good place to get some good loot items and stuff, but we couldn't. The only thing which we got was a pirate hat. These pirates were supposed to be keeping some treasure items, right? And there were no treasure items. There is a strong fellow, so don't leave before fighting her. I cannot see him. I'm not sure where he actually is, Silver. I can definitely see him on my. क्या कहते हैं this? I can see him on my heads-up display, but I cannot see him. See him that where he is actually located at. See, I can see him on my heads-up display right there, but I cannot. Matlab, for some reason, that strong fellow is not spawning. If he's a strong fellow, then it would be a good thing that we might actually fight him, but I cannot see him. Is he located at the top of that place? Not sure. Let me go to the top of this place. Maybe he is located at the top of this. Who knows? No, he's not even there. And honestly, this is the beauty of the game. You were actually standing there, right? We were standing there, or at which place? There only. And contemplating whether we will be able to come on this ship or not, but we did. Where is that strong guy? And I am actually exploring each and every. The ship has no more further areas to actually explore, but that guy isn't coming outside for some reason. Maybe towards this area. Nope. Can't see him. Pray. Why won't you go up? Arey. Left. I'm dead. There is no other point, no other option to revive at the checkpoint. So we'll explore this afterwards because now we'll have to traverse that whole distance again. But give me a second. There might be a sunken treasure at this point because these ships have actually come to this location, right? There are bandits, and maybe these guys are also looking for treasure items.
You don't stand a chance.
Bad. There might be a treasure loot item there. Because I remember in RDR2 also there was a shipwreck treasure. Maybe fellow is spawns trapped and that's why he's not showing up. I will actually come to this place again. Maybe then he might actually spawn and we might get a chance to fight him. Inventory is full. Inventory management is actually the biggest headache. Can't see any treasure item honestly. I thought that there will be a treasure item somewhere, but even at that big place, even at that big ship also, and even in this shipwreck ship, we couldn't find treasure. Finding sunken treasure is always actually good. It feels so good. If you guys remember in RDR2, there were 3 gold bars in that train wreck location. The first time when you find a gold bar in RDR2, there are two moments. First time when you find a gold bar, and the first time when you discover that you can actually fast travel. Those 2 points are actually the turning point when you realize, dude, that you do not need to actually keep on traversing from point A to point B. You can also fast travel. Chalo guys, it has been quite a lot of exploration today. Right. We have done a fair share of exploration for today. Couldn't actually focus on the main quest because we weren't able to understand what is actually required to be done there, right? But thank you so much for joining in. It was a pleasure hosting you guys. I hope that you guys had fun. We are having fun in exploring this and trying to figure out the puzzles and all, right? So you guys take care. Thank you so much for joining in. It means a lot. Just in case if you guys are new to the channel, you can consider subscribing to it because that will actually help us and motivate us. Right, so you guys take care. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.